The 2026 BMW X7 is here, and it's not just another mid-cycle refresh. BMW has brought some serious updates to the flagship SUV, giving it sharper performance, more tech, and a new level of luxury that redefines expectations. In a segment crowded with high-end competition, the X7 continues to stand out, and for 2026, it's taken things even further. Let's start with the design. BMW hasn't radically altered the look of the X7, but it has refined it in key ways. The front fascia is now more cohesive with BMW's newer design language, with sleeker split headlights and a more sculpted grille. The kidney grille still takes center stage, but it's slightly more integrated than before, and yes, it still lights up in the dark, adding that unmistakable road presence. The front bumper has been subtly redesigned with cleaner air intakes and better aerodynamics, while the rear gets updated taillights and a new light bar that stretches across the back, giving the SUV a broader, more planted stance. Wheel options are new for 2026, with standard 21-inch alloys and available 22 or even 23-inch choices on higher rims. BMW has also introduced new metallic paint options and a curated set of finishes from its individual program, letting buyers spec their X7 with more personalization than ever before. Under the hood, the 2026 X7 offers the same basic powertrain lineup, but each has been refined. The iDrive 40i is powered by an updated 3.0-litre turbocharged inline-six engine with 48 volts mild hybrid assistance. Power is now up to 390 horsepower and 398 pounds-to-feet of torque, offering better throttle response and a smoother acceleration curve. It's paired with an 8-speed Steptronic transmission that now features a wider gear spread for improved fuel efficiency and quieter highway cruising. The iDrive 50i, now rebranded as the M60i, gets a major update. It's still powered by a 4.4-litre twin-turbocharged V8, but the 2026 model integrates the same 48 volts mild hybrid tech, pushing output to 540 horsepower and 553 pounds-to-feet of torque. That means 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 4.5 seconds, which is stunning for a vehicle of this size and weight. BMW has worked on the exhaust note too. The M60i sounds more aggressive in sport mode, but settles into a whisper quiet purr when you switch back to comfort. Fuel efficiency is slightly improved thanks to updated engine management software and mild hybrid tech. Expect around 23 miles per gallon combined in the iDrive 40i and closer to 19 miles per gallon in the V8-powered M60i. Decent numbers for a full-size luxury SUV with standard all-wheel drive. Handling is another area where the 2026 X7 shows progress. BMW's latest iteration of the adaptive air suspension comes standard across the lineup. It automatically lowers at higher speeds to reduce drag and adjusts ride height for different driving conditions. In comfort mode, the ride is plush, almost limousine-like. But switch it to sport, and the body stiffens up noticeably, with less roll through corners and sharper steering response. Rear axle steering and active anti-roll bars on the M60i make this SUV surprisingly nimble for its size. Whether you're navigating tight city corners or cruising through mountain roads, the 2026 X7 feels composed and balanced. The interior is where BMW made its most significant upgrades. The dashboard is now dominated by the BMW curved display, a seamless 14.9-inch infotainment screen paired with a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster behind a single piece of curved glass. It's running the latest iDrive 9 operating system, which is quicker, more intuitive, and better integrated with both Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. voice control is more responsive, and gesture controls have been refined for better usability. A new Quick Select interface replaces the traditional menu-heavy layout with customizable tiles and widgets, making navigation through the system faster and more user-friendly. Over-the-air updates ensure the tech stays current for years to come. BMW has also added more ambient lighting elements, including animated light strips that react to drive modes and notifications, like incoming calls or door open alerts. Seating remains a strong suit for the X7. Standard configuration seats 7, but a 6-seat layout with captain's chairs is available and popular for those wanting a more luxurious second row. Front seats are 20-way power adjustable, heated, ventilated, and available with massage functions. The leather is now standard Vanesca, with optional merino or even extended individual leather in bold two-tone themes. Second-row passengers get ample legroom, power-adjustable seats in higher trims, and their own climate zone. The third row, often a compromise in SUVs, is surprisingly usable even for adults, with good headroom and powered access. BMW's attention to detail in the cabin is noticeable everywhere, from the real wood or aluminium trim options to the glass-topped gear selector and optional Swarovski crystal details in the center stack. Sound insulation has been improved for 2026, thanks to double laminated glass and additional acoustic padding throughout the cabin. Paired with the optional Bowers-Wilkins diamond surround sound system, the result is a cocoon-like experience even at high speed. BMW is clearly targeting the high-end luxury crowd here, and it delivers. Cargo space is still excellent. You get 12.8 cubic feet behind the third row, which expands to 48.6 with the third row folded, and over 90 cubic feet with both rear rows down. The split tailgate design returns, and the lower half makes for a great seating surface when tailgating or loading heavy items. The air suspension can also be lowered from the rear to make loading easier. Tech and safety updates are substantial. The 2026 X7 includes BMW's latest driving assistant professional suite, which brings level 2 semi-autonomous driving to more scenarios, including city traffic. Adaptive cruise control, lane centering, automatic lane change assist, traffic light recognition, and emergency stop assist are all on board. The parking assistant can now fully memorize complex parking maneuvers and repeat them automatically, a useful feature in tight garage spaces or driveways. Also new for 2026 is BMW Digital Key Plus, which allows owners to unlock, start, and drive the X7 with their smartphone even when the phone is in their pocket. The system uses ultra-wideband, UWB, tech for improved security and reliability. Remote software upgrades, more customization options for the driver profile, and integration with smart home devices all make the X7 feel more like a tech hub than just a vehicle. BMW's My Modes, a feature that ties drive settings, ambient lighting, sound design, and screen themes together, now offers additional personalization, letting drivers create mood-based experiences for different times of day or types of driving. The 2026 BMW X7 isn't just a family hauler, it's a rolling executive lounge with the performance of a sports sedan and the tech of a flagship luxury sedan. Pricing for the base iDrive 40i starts around $84,000, while the M60i starts near $112,000, depending on options and packages. Of course, with the BMW individual program and top-tier packages like the Executive or M Sport Pro, it's easy to spec the X7 past the $130,000 mark, but for those who demand luxury without compromise, it's still a compelling value. Competitors like the Mercedes-Benz GLS, Audi Q7, and even the Range Rover offer tough competition, but the 2026 X7 keeps its edge through its balance of dynamics, tech, and comfort. It's rare for a large SUV to feel this agile, luxurious, and high-tech all at once. In a world where electric SUVs are starting to take over, the X7 remains firmly combustion-powered, but BMW has hinted at future plug-in hybrid variants and possible full electric options coming by 2027 or 2028. For now, though, this is the pinnacle of their ICE lineup. Owners of the previous X7 models will notice the 2026 update is evolutionary rather than revolutionary, but every change feels deliberate and meaningful. Whether it's the smoother engines, the sharper tech, or the upgraded interior materials, the X7 now feels more refined, more intelligent, and more future-proof than ever. This is a luxury SUV that understands its audience, those who want performance without shouting, comfort without compromise, and cutting-edge technology without the learning curve. And for 2026, the X7 continues to deliver on all fronts. If you're in the market for a full-size luxury SUV and crave a vehicle that does everything well, from highway cruising to tech integration to everyday usability, the 2026 BMW X7 deserves a top spot on your list. It's not just an SUV. It's a statement.